Hello everyone and welcome to another video here. We've got a special day today, a special video for you. Um, Basically, if you're on Mounjaro thinking about starting or just need to feel less alone in the journey, this video is for you. Today you're not alone. We're hearing from all of us. We've got 4 of us on the panel and we're going to talk about the truth about it all, the good, the bad, the mental health side of it, which I've got, and some stuff that we might be embarrassed about, but we're gonna talk real today. Now, on my side here, this way, I've got Justine. Yeah, it's Justine. We've got Justine over at My Mounjaro, Jussie Mounjaro channel. Sorry, I'll say it right. Jussie My Mounjaro channel. Yeah, because I've got other names in my head now. And down below me, we have my YouTube girlfriend, Joe Sleep and Slim Down. Go and check their channels out. And this should be on their channel too, anyway. And my mate down here on the side, who we've been mates now for about 2 months, but this is the first time we actually talk. But yeah, Ali, go and check his channel out. It's really, all the channels are really good. Yeah, I'm not just saying that. And I'll be on their channel, and I'm telling you to check mine out because I'm the best. Anyway, so right. Did I say that out loud?
You did.
All right. So I got some topics here, and I've got to read them off. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, say hello to it. Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you today? Anyway, what's it like in Scotland today? The weather?
Hot. It's like 28 degrees.
Yeah, it's like 30 here. And Jussie, you're about the same as me, really, shouldn't you? Jussie.
Well, I'm on the coast. So I do get the sea breeze. So it is a little bit cooler with the breeze.
Yeah, I bet it's nice down there now. And we got Maid Marian below in Nottingham, near the forest. Yeah, how are you? And was it like, obviously it's hot there because, the fan, or is it because you're looking at me?
Oh my
I
god.
think it's both. I think it is both.
Oh, right. It's the beard, right? It's the beard.
Scorpio.
Look at this.
Scorpio in Nottingham.
I actually don't know how long that is. Anyway,
Looking at that, but the thing is, even looking at that forest is making me feel hot. Yes,
obviously. I hope your husband ain't there. But anyway, so as I said, I've got some topics to run by you all, and we'll all see how you all feel about it. And some of them might be a bit sensitive to us, but this is what it's about, and people watching will probably appreciate it because I can't really sugarcoat these things, But anyway, so this is it. I wrote them down. I got them here. What we wish to know before. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm reading out. Okay. Please share something. What made you all? What was the last straw for you to go, right, this is it? Because you've tried everything. I'll go with you first, Justine, because you'll decide to me.
Well,
what was your last straw?
Well, because I had lap band surgery in 2013, thinking that would be the cure for me, and I did lose a good 4 stone. But because obviously with lap band you have to have fills, and you only get free care for 2 years, so I decided that I didn't want to pay out. So obviously coming back to this day, I've gained, I would say, probably about 80% of the weight. So I thought, and because Mounjaro was around then, sort of started coming out the last couple of years. And how I found out about it was where my husband was. 50% of them are all on this Mounjaro, and they're all saying, I'm losing weight, I'm getting depression. Let's try it. Let's give it a go, because I want to lose this weight back again, So that's, the effect that it's had on me. I needed to try it. Yeah.
Sounds
but
like
I wish I knew about it before I'd left. I wish I did know about it. Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is.
Okay. Thanks for that. I mean, it sounds to me that it sounds like a good deal to you getting that. Was it painful to get that band thing you were saying?
No, yeah, it's a lap band. Yeah, you have to go on a milk diet like 2 weeks before to reduce the stomach, so they get to reduce your liver to get to your stomach. And no, you're under general anaesthetic, and then you have like a little pouch to the right side of you, and then that's where they injects the liquid into it, and then it sort of like goes through a pipe, through around the stomach to tighten up the stomach, basically.
Right.
But it's not working anymore because I've got no fluid in it, so it's quite loose. But I've still got the lap band, but it's not working.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that, and I'll go to you, my YouTube lady, Joe. What about you? What was your last straw? What was the point where you go, right, I've got to do this. This is it. I've got to inject myself.
I think for me, mine didn't come from a weight loss issue. Mine came from a health issue. I was very, very, very unwell, and I was just putting weight on, even despite the fact that I was eating 1 meal a day, 1,400 calories, low carb, and I was putting weight on, and my health's getting really, really, really bad. And then I went up to see my friends just before Christmas. We just give each other the Christmas presents. And my friend's husband came in, and he looked fabulous. And I told him, because obviously that's what I do. And he went, Joe, I'm on Mounjaro. And I was like, say what? And he was like, I'm on Mounjaro. And he was saying then that, and then Emma said, yeah, he's sleeping much better. Well, remember, I hadn't actually been diagnosed with sleep apnea at the time. All I know was not sleeping well at all. So he said that he was sleeping better, and it's made things so much easier for him to be more mobile. His joints weren't hurting as much. And that was the first time I'd ever even considered it, because I knew that my weight would improve the moment my health did, but I didn't know what was wrong with me. And he said his health was improving. Mounjaro.
Do you mind me asking you, when you say your health was bad, in what way?
It was undiagnosed. It was undiagnosed, but at this point, I'd been diagnosed with all the different symptoms. So I've got uncontrolled hypertension. I've got fibromyalgia. I've got glomerulonephritis, which is a chronic kidney disease. I suddenly found I've got asthma. My heart was racing. So there's a problem in my heart. My heart's enlarging. And then I found out that I got obstructive sleep apnea, where I would stop breathing 600 times a night.
Yeah, and my husband.
600?
Yeah.
Did you say 600?
600.
You were actually doing 600 times a night.
And because I live alone, there is no virtual doubt beside me.
So I say though, Joe, that
I'm
you
on the
say
way
about
up.
sleep apnea. My husband suffers with that too. Yeah.
Does he? I see. He got the CPAP machine.
He went to London and had to have the treatment and everything, and he had the machine, but he couldn't get on with it. And he has to snoring. But his sleep apnea stopped. When he hits the 13 stone mark, his snoring stops and his sleep apnea stops.
Brilliant.
It's
mine has been helped. Mine has been helped by the CPAP machine, Colin. But I didn't know that's what was happening. Interestingly, I was having vivid dreams, because I have very vivid dreams. And my sister was telling me, wake up, Joe, you need to breathe. And I'd wake up and that sort of thing. But I didn't know that it's as bad as it's 600 times. And
I know what it sounds like. Yeah, I know exactly what it sounds like when next to my husband. I know exactly what you're going through. I've heard it. Yeah. It's almost like he goes, he does that in his sleep.
You sure that's what he was doing? You know what I mean? Sounds a bit iffy to me. Sorry.
Trust you.
Because that's the kind of noise maybe I got sleep apnea as well, you know what I mean? But sorry for everyone's watching. I'm just a bit of a joke. I don't mean any harm by it. But anyway, so sorry about that. Ali, what was your last straw? Where was the point where you went, that's it?
So
Mounjaro for me. I'm going to stick myself in an injection every week.
So in 2018, I went on Slimming World because I was just really unhappy with my weight, and I actually lost a lot. I lost, I think, 3 stone on Slimming World, and I managed to keep it off for about a year, just doing a lot of exercise and sticking to Slimming World plan. But then it's slowly went back up, and then COVID hit, and I was working from home. You weren't allowed to exercise. I was drinking every weekend, every night. We're on Zoom calls, playing quizzes. You know, it was like you weren't doing any exercise. You were eating what you like. You were eating junk. You're getting it delivered to the house because you couldn't even get out in the shop. And the weight just went back up, and then all the weight that I'd lost went back on plus more. So came to the point in March this year, my flatmate decided to go on Mounjaro, and he was on it 1 week, and the difference that I seen in his habits were crazy to me. He used to sit in front of the TV eating M&Ms, eating those like Haribo, you know, stuffing himself with crisps, and then within a week it all stopped. And I was like, that's not right. Surely you're at it. It's like, no, it's like I don't want to eat it anymore. It's just some switch in my brain's just decided that I don't need it anymore. And I'm like, I'm getting myself some of this, because for me, it's the whole constantly wanting to eat. I need to go to the fridge, I need to get that, I need to buy this, I need to eat this. When's my next meal coming? And then, 15 weeks later, I'm still on it. So yeah, it was just because I seen the results within a week. I was like, I'm getting myself some of that. So yeah,
And you're seeing the results every week, aren't you, Ali?
Yeah. I mean, I've lost every single week this is week 16, and I've not stayed the same. I've not put on. I've lost every single week. So it does work, obviously.
I mean, you don't look fat.
Yeah, I'm not showing my stomach off on the camera, but you can still see.
No, but you're always crossing your legs and stuff on your so we do get to see all of you. And I'm like, what's he doing on it? And then he's running 10 miles a day, and I'm like, I'd be lucky to walk 2 miles. Do you know what I mean? A day.
The problem is exercise is like 30% of it, and 70% your diet.
Yeah.
And my diet was so bad that the exercise wasn't like cancelling out the bad food. So it's as simple as that. And now that I don't have any of the cravings, I can concentrate on the exercise and don't have to worry about the food noise.
You're doing well. I think you're doing well. I mean, we've been talking now messaging each other for about 2 months. And every week when I see your videos, you do look less and less to the point where I'm thinking you should stop, Well,
I've had people want to say that, but I'm not going to stop till I get to my target. But yeah.
Well, what happened with me is, right, I heard of Ozempic. I've heard it on the news, and I didn't think people like us could get hold of anything like that. So I, didn't pay that much attention. So my doctor's when he speaks to me, he's always on my back. He was going on about, you're pre-diabetic now. You got to do something about it. I'm like, because I'm like, I'm very uneducated with stuff like that. I knew people had it. I know some people injection, but I know some people. I'm like, they're fine. I'll be all right. Just carried on. He says, you're on a self-destruct. He goes, I've warned you. And I'm like, oh, be all right about it. Anyway, so then I entered the diabetes, and he's like, all right. And I'm like, I still feel fine. They sent me up to get my feet checked. What are you checking my feet for? He's like, your legs could fall off. I'm like, what? He goes, because now I've got to wear glasses in my old age. Yeah, I never always had good eyesight. But my eyesight have gone, not terrible, but it's gone down. And the optician said, you can't do another eye test because one day my left is bad, the other day my right is bad. And if they do a glasses test, the next day it'd be bad, it won't work. I was like, hell, my eyes. And then go somewhere else, and they put this, what do you call it? I don't know, it stung the hell out of me. So I was like, all right. So I was like, anyway, the point is the doctor said, look, your BMI is 47. Again, I'm uneducated. I was like, phew, with 800. He was like, all right. And then the blood pressure, he said, your eyes are going to burst. And I'm like, so I goes, all right, look, I'm at home. I don't care. Females ain't looking at me. I'm not going out. And he goes, yeah, but you're on self-destruct. He goes, you are mentally. Try this Mounjaro. No, he didn't say Mounjaro. He said Ozempic or Mounjaro. I said, what's that? And he looked it up. So I was looking up Ozempic. Then I come across a few other people that were saying Mounjaro. I was like, it's a newer version of it. And I thought, all right, let me try it. And, maybe because I know I keep telling myself, don't worry about it. Stay at home. Who cares? Do you know what I mean? You're on your own. Don't worry about it. And part of me was like, I don't know, I would maybe it'd be nice to feel a bit better for a change. Because when I feel low, not recently, but I can get real low. Like the word would be despair. You're on your own. You're like, well, what's the point? I'm not going to jump off a bridge or anything like that. But because my son depends on me, even though he's 23, he's got mum ain't around and dogs need me. And so I'd never do something like that. But some days, so decided inject myself. And here I am a few weeks later. I've lost some weight, feeling good about it. Walking around today with my stomach in, walking the dogs. I was like, check me out. Yeah. And even though it's still probably a bit of a bump, but to me, it feels like when I was watching TV in the bed last night, TV's in front of me, I could actually see it because mostly I miss half of it because of the belly in the way. You know what I mean? But I could see it. I was like, man, didn't know my TV was that big. But so yeah, that's the thing. And I am feeling better in myself. I do have bad days, bad weeks, and like I said this week. But when I say bad, it wasn't half as bad as I normally get, and I've had more ups since I've been on Mounjaro than downs. I was just tired,
Good.
sick,
Yeah.
and that's it really. So that's why as I said, self-destruct. I thought I'd try it. Now, to me, since I've been on, I'm thinking maybe I could get my life back. Maybe I could start going out, and maybe ladies may start looking at me again. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it's not the biggest deal in the world because I've been on my own for so long. I don't care anymore. Do you know what I mean? But it's how nice it is when you get looked at. And
Yeah, it's the flattery, isn't it? Though at the end of the day,
it is, and it's because you look better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So yeah.
Feel better.
Also, with feeling low, it's a number of things. Obviously, being crazy as I am, you feel low, but with the way you eat, because bad food also makes you feel low. You need vegetables and stuff to make you feel better. But you're eating constantly pizza, no vegetables, and you just don't care. And when you're feeling low, you'll just turn to that even more. So yeah. Now the doctors did say, because I'm always fatigued, a number of things, but maybe I got sleep apnea too. Yeah. So they were sending me
Might
to
have.
this thing, and they said, we're going to put this thing on you and you got to take it home. And I was like, I ain't putting that shit on when I'm asleep. He goes, yeah, you
Well, no,
got. I
that's
said,
what
all
my
right,
husband said. He did. Yeah, my husband was
I
the same. He
can't. I
said,
won't be able to do it.
Whoa,
No.
We've
whoa,
got to
whoa,
keep you
whoa,
in.
whoa. I think you've got to think of it more than just the fact that you look like Bane when you're sleeping. It's
It's
keeping
not
you
that.
alive.
I just don't like. I don't remember waking
Yeah, I
up.
know. Yeah, Rob said he felt like he was suffocating in it, even though it was giving him air.
No, I mean it doesn't happen to. I mean, I don't remember if it does, but there is occasions, and I hate. You wake up like that, but
That's sleep
not that
apnea.
much. But maybe it's happening 600 times. I don't know. But yeah, also they
Weight
sent me
around
home
your
with
neck.
this. Sorry.
It
Yeah, I
does
know.
cause a lot of around
Yeah,
the
of
neck
course, and the
area.
bellying up in
It's
top of
not
it as
just
well.
that,
Like, yeah,
though.
of course.
Not just that.
But sorry.
So it's not just that. You can have sleep apnea at whatever weight you are,
Yeah.
but by having sleep apnea, it will then make you put weight on because
Right.
your body is in
Yes.
your body is in fight or flight. My cat won't sleep with me anymore. I think that's why she started over grooming, because it must have been so frightening for her to be hearing that the same way you were saying, Jussie, to be hearing your husband. It must be so frightening for you guys.
It was.
You must be
It was.
thinking
I used
that
to wake him.
Especially the noises he makes, I was going to say was
terrible.
they sent me
Bad.
home one time to put a blood pressure machine on me. I had to sleep with it all night.
Mm.
You know them things.
Oh,
So
I had to
give
do
me it,
that.
and it was
I
like
had to do that,
goes every all night, and I was like, I'm gonna take this off. Anyway, I went back the next
Yeah.
day, and they goes,
Yeah.
oh, it's this number, and I was like, oh right, I thought it was going to be 100. He goes, no, it's high. Surprised the machine didn't blow up. And I'm like, all right. So anyway, Mounjaro, I don't know what I am now. I do think my BMI is smaller. I'm pretty sure my blood pressure is down, I think, and everything else. I'm sure of it. Don't want to go to the doctors just yet because I want to see if I can get it down a bit more and then go and see what you've got to say, you know. But anyway, that's me. Now, I was going to ask y'all another question. Is there anything that you wish you knew before you started it? If you get what I mean, is there something that I wish I knew that before I started? Not, and then it doesn't have to be negative. It's just something you wish you knew, sort of.
Yeah, I got an answer.
Justy,
Yeah.
Justine.
Justy. I wish there's one thing. I mean, this is how I found your channel, though, Dale. Was I wish I knew that
You typed in who's the handsomest guy on YouTube.
No.
And Ali came up.
That came up.
Sorry.
That's it. Ali came up.
I wish I knew. I should have probably researched it a little bit more deeper. Okay. It's just the fact is that because where my husband works, I did say that 50% of them were on Mounjaro, and they were coming home and he was going, oh, she's lost 2 stone, she's lost 1 stone, I think. And I sort of looked a few YouTube videos about it, you know, more the ones that are positive, you know, the ones that like lose 6 stone in 6 months and stuff
You
like that.
didn't want to hear about the others, did you? I don't want to watch that. He ain't lost nothing. Watch that. Yeah, I get you.
And I thought, right, I'm looking at all the positive YouTube videos and thinking, well, if this is going to work for me, okay? So my husband was coming over, yeah. Jones lost 2 stone. Jackie's lost 8 stone. I'm going, oh, this is good. I'm going to have to go on it, right? I'm going to have to go on this. And I just said to my husband, look, I don't want to go on my own. Will you support me? Because he hasn't got a lot to lose, but he's got enough, all right? So we okay, so we're both of us. Yeah, well.
He looks very all right, yeah. Jackie. Just see. Seriously.
Hey, does anyone like it? It looks all right.
It won't get through the door. Anyway, right? So I thought to myself, right, well, it does have to support me. I've got a lot to lose. I'm a short ass. I didn't realise, but I have actually lost an inch over years. I was 5'3", but now I'm 5'2", so I'm shrinking. 5'2", so I'm shrinking a bit. Anyway, so obviously it makes my BMI different, weight, blah, blah, blah. So really and truly, for my height and my weight, I should really be about 8.5, 9 stone. So I've got a lot to lose, like 5 stone, 6 stone. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so I was told all these great things about Mounjaro. If only I knew, which is your question, if only I knew that everyone is different. I look at all the people that are positive, all the ones that are losing the weight. Both my husband and I took the injection on the same day, 2.5 milligrams, 5 weeks ago. Next morning, he goes, oh, I'm not hungry. And I went, you're not hungry? I said, why am I hungry and you're not? I went, hello? And as the day went on and the week went on, I was hungry every bloody day. I was like, what the he lost 8 pounds the first week. I mean, I lost 2 pounds. So when you look to all my past videos, you damn well know that I've done this all on my bloody own. Mounjaro's not helped me, but it's motivating me because it's a bloody fortune. Cost me a bloody fortune to lose this weight. But I do say this though about Mounjaro, it does change you mentally. Like, if I was gone on a diet, no Mounjaro or anything, I find that I'd only last 2 weeks on a diet. And I go back.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Mounjaro seems to change you mentally. Like, no, you don't have food, you don't have sweeties, you don't have crisps, you don't have toast with a lot of butter on it and jam at 12 o'clock at night. So I think that's helped me mentally.
I did think the first day it was
I'm mentally disturbed anyway, but I'm saying it's helped me mentally, but it's not helped me. But I lost it on my own. If only I knew. Oh, and that's how I found Dell, because I thought I was googling it. Why am I not losing the weight? Why I'm on Mounjaro, blah blah blah. And I found Dell's channel, and I know Dell's also struggled with it like myself. And I thought, oh, I'm not the only one. So it was a comfort to me, really. And that's how I followed Dell. Thanks,
Thank you
Dale.
very much. You're welcome.
Ali, you was just about
Thanks
to
for
say
following.
something then. What did you say, Ali? What was
Yeah,
you saying?
I was saying, the first day I took it, I thought, is this really a placebo effect where you've injected yourself, so something must magically now happen,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't for everybody? I mean, some
Mm.
people, it doesn't work till they're further up the doses. So for me, the question that you asked is, I wish I knew that you don't have to go up the dosage every month. I know your pharmacy wants everybody to kind of go up the doses each month, and even some pharmacies
They want-
you, and they don't give you a choice. Some people are like, you're going on to the next dose, you're going to the next dose.
Really?
That's more money for them. But
Yes.
for me,
Yeah.
because I just thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to go up to 5 after the first month. But I didn't. I stayed on 2.5 because I found out that I could. And I've been on it 15 months, 2.5, 15 weeks, sorry. And it just shows you some people can do it on a low dosage, on a cheaper rate. I mean, you don't have to go up to 10, 15 milligrams to lose the weight just because your server supplier says that you need to go, or you need to move up, you need to move up. You know,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
price
The email.
difference
That's
is
a
crazy.
and Ali, that is a good tip to tell everybody about that. Do what your body feels and
Yeah.
tells you. Don't tell what the pharmacy tells you because they want the money.
Yeah. If
So
it's
good
working, it's
tip.
working. Stay what you. Yeah.
Find a dose that works for you and stay on it as long as you can. That's what I would say. I mean, some people, as you said, Justine, it didn't work for you, the 2.5 really, which is fine. If you don't lose any
No.
weight and you're not getting any suppression, then yeah, move up to the next dose. But don't race yourself through the doses so quick that you're going to get to the top and think, where can I go now? I mean, I'm at the top of the scale. There's nothing I can do now. I can't go any further because I'm at 15. It's not worth it. You just got to try and find a dose that suits you without the side effects
And I know that.
that are really.
And I know Dell. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I add one
And
point
I know
to
Dell
that?
has that
then?
worry.
No.
Yeah.
No, Joe, you can't.
I can't add a point.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just back myself then. No, can I add one point to that one? I think both of you are absolutely right. Just so you were saying that you can't compare yourself to others, and Ali's saying that if it's not working, then titrate up. But you have to remember as well that this is medication, and the primary reason why it was first introduced was for diabetics and and those that are pre-diabetic, because the primary thing it does is it affects the blood sugar levels. So if you've got a really high blood sugar level, you may not feel the suppression, but what it's actually doing is it's bringing your blood sugar levels down to within normal limits. And then once it's doing that, then it'll do the suppression. But as you were saying as well, Jussie, it's as if your brain changed. Well, that's what the GLP-1 does. The GLP-1 makes your brain change. The GIP makes your gut change.
Yeah.
That's a difference with Ozempic.
Right. The GLP is working for my brain. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was working.
Yeah. That's what I said to you. In there.
4 weeks.
No, it's like it's those 4 weeks of bloody help my mental brain part, but it's not help the hunger.
Yeah.
It's the hunger bit I need. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's coming because I bet you now your blood sugars are right down, and you are starting to lose the weight, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I have been losing weight. I've been losing 2 pounds a week since I started, and the 5 milligrams started working all right for the first 2 days, but it's I'm getting hungry again.
£2 is what they actually suggest that you lose every week.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
There's no point losing 8, 10, and then you suddenly get to a point where you're not losing for months on end. It's just going to make you really despondent.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is mine is simple. What I wish I knew before I started was actually just a couple of things. One of them was on your video, Ali. Actually, it was something to do. I think you were showing people how to inject, because I only read the manual. I didn't really see anyone do it. So just something like that. Also, there's little things like, do you know when you inject, you've got to hold it for 5 seconds and stuff like that. And you don't necessarily need to drive it through into your kidneys. Do you know what I mean? Where I was, do you know what I mean? And then take it out without holding it and all that. Now what I do is, I don't know if you should, but I inject it. I do it slowly, it's actually quite tricky sometimes because you got to,
Yeah.
you know, because you're forcing it in that way. So use two hands.
It's hard to put
Hold.
it down.
Very much
Well,
so.
I can, but I'm pushing it
And I've
more
got
in, you know.
arthritis.
But yeah, anyway, so that was the only thing I wish I knew how to do it. It's not that I didn't do it properly. It's just I didn't do it exactly how you should. Push it down. I did it slowly, and I watched your video, Ali, and that's when I learned. I wish I had seen that before. Again, it's not a big deal, but now I'm doing it properly, I think. So that was all. Let me go through to the next topic because I know you're, especially you, Justy, got to go. Okay,
I'm
so
okay. I'm fine. I'm
you
fine.
sure? All right.
Yeah. Husband's cooking.
So I was going to say, is Mounjaro changed more than your health and mental health? And but I think we kind of discussed that a little bit, like because all right, I'll say about me is that I'm nuts, yeah. But the thing is that as I said, I'm more up recently than down. So to me, it's and also even though 2.5 didn't work, which I was mad about because I see all these people working for.
Yeah.
And then 5, so 7 still, but I know inside that it will happen. And even when it's still working, just not as good as I wanted, but I know it will. And it still has helped me mentally because there's a few times when I lost the weight on my own when it wasn't working. And that's something I haven't done in years. So also I want to say is this is going to sound cheesy, but sometimes the community that we have, comments and all that, have helped egg me on because I'm like, I said I'm going to do this and now I have to. And it's a bit of my OCD when I say it, I have to do it, you know. So it's nice to be able to make a video then and say, yep, guys, cheers. And I've done it now. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, but that's about it with the mental. Unless you all got something to add, has it done anything extra for you, mental health?
I would say for me, because I didn't know how bad sleep apnea was, it took me 7 months before I got my results. And I got them the day that I got caught in the CPAP machine, which was again the best day of my life. Also the same day that my Mounjaro arrived. But 2 weeks before, I got all of my papers together. I put my funeral arrangements in writing, my songs and everything. I'd sent them to my two best friends because it's great that your mum will know. It's not great that your mum's going to bury you anyway, but your family knows some things about you, but your friends know more about you. So it's like, I want my funeral to be fun because I genuinely thought I was dying. I knew something was not right, and I was genuinely thought I was dying. But worse, I thought that I had no way of contributing to life and to society. And so, what's the point of being here if you've got no reason for purpose? And that's probably the saddest thing you'll ever hear me say, because it's not a negative thing; it's a real thing. But then, as you were saying there, Del, the beauty of the community, that's my purpose. I'm putting myself
Really
back out
helps.
there
It
every
sounds
day.
like we're just making that up. We're not.
We're
It's
not.
if you go on my
It's real.
Facebook group, I'm so proud of the people in there that are helping other people. Do you know what I mean? But it's not me going, oh, this
It's
and that.
amazing.
Like there's people like someone will say like some lady's mum died recently, and all right, I made a deal out of it, but everyone was jumping in. This other girl,
yeah.
she was starting, she was nervous. Everyone jumps in, all right. I'm like, I'm
People are really,
proud of them. Like, there's no, oh, go
yeah.
get out, you know. I mean, I kicked them out straight away, but just saying, like, so the community is really good. And I've never known a community to be this way. I thought I was going to get trolls and
Do
those
you know
kind
what
of
though?
things.
You're only not that group is only 9 away from 200 members, so we've done pretty good getting that going.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
no, I know.
Yes.
But I think what it is the reason why it is that everyone who's seen my videos who decide to say, wow, I get to talk to that good looking guy. I'm jumping straight. That's what I reckon it is, but I don't want to say. But anyway, no, I'm just saying is I'm proud of all of them for being the way they are with each other. It ain't like I've been in groups where it ain't, but they're all jumping in, helping each other. And it makes me feel, you know what, there's not much I've ever done good for people, but maybe sometimes, maybe I'm doing something good now. Yeah, that's that.
Oh, you
really.
are?
But of course I am. No, it's good. I actually think it works two ways because, again, with the videos that I make, I get so many comments and it's all positive, and my ass gets kicked, you know, on the comments too. And I'm put that chocolate away now, pull your finger out and get out, you know. And it's like
Actually,
nobody tells me what to do.
right, Dale, I'm actually going to kick your ass because I've not seen you drink any water.
Oh, wow. Yes.
So I think I've drank 3 pints today. I don't know what that is in liters, but I have 3
We're all
pints of
drinking.
Coke. But yeah, so let me get on to the next topic. It says here, it says, how do you handle the bad days? Like low, I mean, is there anything in particular? You know, I mean, look, I know about the low days, but we all have it. I mean, do you know side effects and all that? How do you handle them? Do you just let it go? Do you let it happen? Or is there something you do to pull yourself out of it? Say, Justine, don't have.
Well, to be on,
No, you said you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I will answer. Actually. Right, so I'm going to talk for my husband's things as well, and also me. I only had one side effect, and that was literally the first day of injection. The day after, I was quite dizzy, and the reason was I weren't drinking enough. Because I'm not a drinker, actually. I mean, if I have a cup of tea, I would always leave for half a cup of tea. So I don't. My fluid intake was always bad anyway, but I've upped it now. So that's all I've had. Now, my husband. Now you'll laugh at this. Losing all this lovely weight, blah blah blah. He's looking great. Yeah. He goes out for Chinese, right? Okay, with his mate. It would have been booked before the Mounjaro, so he went out for Chinese. And the next day, he had the most awful stomachache, and I thought, "Serve you bloody right." So he had the sickness because of the fatty food. Because it is so working for him, he's also going to get the side effects for not eating the right things. And like also he went to London yesterday and he said it was only, he said he had just chicken breasts and some new potatoes. But he said he couldn't eat it all. And that's another thing as well. You can't eat a whole meal.
Yeah.
But I haven't really had any side effects, to be honest with you. I've been pretty okay. I can't really say anything more for me. I'm all right.
That's good. You're lucky. But, you know, what about my YouTube beauty down below? Not that you ain't juicy, Jussie.
Justy's very juicy.
You know, not that you
It's
ain't.
not going to happen, is it?
I bet your boyfriend might come after, your husband might come after me, you know. So, yeah. All right. So, what about Joe? You side effects? Do you handle them? Do you just let it happen and wait till it's over?
Again, you know, my friend's husband, Richard, he gave me some great advice at the start. He said, what you need to do is you need to get yourself some anti-sickness tablets or something that will help you with nausea, because you will feel nauseous. This is what he told me, you will. He said, get yourself some relief for constipation or diarrhea, because you will get that. And he said, make sure you've got your water and your electrolytes, because you will need that. And he says, and make sure you know you're only going to need to eat half a meal, because that's all you'll ever be able to do. So on the first day, I did the injection and only ate half a meal. And remember, I was always only doing 1 meal a day, low carb, 1,400 calories. But because he told me I was going to be eating less anyway, I made a smaller portion. And I didn't have any side effects, because I think he'd warned me that this is what I need to expect. So do this in order to make sure that you're ready for it. Unfortunately, this week, I just titrated up to 7.5 in a split days. And it is only with the gum is a gift from the gods. Ali told me.
Hey, it came.
Ali,
Does it work?
thank you.
Has it worked?
It's working.
Yay! Told you.
Brilliant.
Today I feel like eating again because every time, even just having a sip of water, I'd be rushing up to the loo. As I have nothing else to
Yeah,
give.
you had loo problem.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you, Ali? What do you, when you get your side effects?
Right.
What do you
So,
get, and
I mean,
how do you get through it?
I've had quite a lot of different stuff. So I've got the dry mouth is with me all the time, every day. I mean, I could be drinking water till the cows come home and I've still got a dry mouth. I feel cold a lot of the time, even when it's warm. I feel cold. That's crazy. I've had bouts of diarrhea. I've had bouts of constipation. But there is one thing. Now, I've not mentioned this on my channel because I wasn't too sure if this was Mounjaro related or not. But I was out last night at my friend's and he's on Mounjaro as well. And I spoke to him about it and he said, I get that as well. So I'm going to mention it today. And it's kind of scary when it happens. I think my blood sugar levels drop so low sometimes that if I've got my feet up in a recliner or I've been lying down and I stand up quickly, say the doorbell goes or whatever,
Wow.
I stand up, I can't do anything. I freeze for like 30 seconds because I feel like I'm going to pass out. It's literally, I have to hang on to something. Somebody could speak to me and I'll be like, I don't know what they're saying to me. It
You
happened
might need to check that
yesterday.
out.
Yeah,
You
but
might get that
I think
checked
it's
out.
Oh,
because I've
sugars,
got,
that is.
yeah, it's my blood
Blood
sugar. I
sugar.
went running yesterday in the heat. I drank a lot of water when I got back to the car because I've got to run with my water stupidly. And then I drove back to Edinburgh, which for like an hour. I got out of the car to go to Lidl to get myself something to eat. And I just stood at the side of the car holding on to the car. And I just thought I was going to pass out. But as soon as I had some food and some drink, I was fine. And my pal's like, yeah, I get that. If I stand up too quickly, I feel like I'm going to pass out or I'm dizzy. And I think it's definitely something that maybe the viewers can say if they get this, because it's only happened really since I've been on Mounjaro. And it happens a lot.
It sounds like low sugar to me.
Hmm?
Sounds like low sugars.
Yeah.
Definitely low
I'm
I
sugar.
not
still
even-
think you should go and check that out
Yeah.
just to,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
thing
'cause
is, I
if
don't
anything
eat,
happened to you,
I don't eat any sugary foods anymore. I think that's part of the issue. I
Because
mean,
yeah, but maybe
you
you
do
should just
running,
make sure, you know.
take a sweetener when you're running.
well, yeah, I've got those glucose tablets that I take, but I hadn't taken one.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I took one and I realised I was going to pass out, I was fine. So
Yes.
yeah, it's
Sugars.
definitely a thing, I think. But
Well, I still think you should get checked out. Just, it ain't gonna hurt, because if anything happened to you, who am I gonna rip on?
I thought you were going to say you're going
No.
to steal my subscribers there.
all two of them. Sorry,
You bet.
I didn't mean that. Yeah. Sorry,
It's always important to.
I'm gonna lose all mine in a minute.
I do think it's important to get your medical advice from a medical professional, though. I think that's
Yeah,
that's
definitely,
what we
yeah.
really do have to remember. So
Yeah.
I think, Dal, you're absolutely right for encouraging Ali to go and just get some bloods
Yeah,
done.
that's what I mean. It's
I had my blood
Yeah,
taken.
'cause
I got my blood taken 2 weeks ago. It all came back fine. And it was in broad spectrum.
okay.
So that's why I think
All
it's
right.
definitely a low blood sugar.
Can I just mention one thing about the dry mouth?
I think you
Before Dan
cucumber
speaks?
thing.
Sorry, I was just.
It is, but no, it's even more important than that. Many of us, so there's a lot of people that are taking Mounjaro just because they want to, no carbs before marbs. That's fine, that's fine. But for many of us that are taking Mounjaro, is because we are severely obese and more so, and we've got those comorbidities. But a lot of us that have got this because we've got food addictions and things. And part of the thing that our body has made us do is we're always ready for food. We're always salivating it.
That's
I
right.
mean, when your husband mentioned, when you mentioned your husband's Chinese, I knew what he was going to say
Yeah.
about the diarrhea, but already I was salivating over the thought of the Chinese. And because Mounjaro, the way it works, it knocks out the food noise. So you're no longer salivating as much as what you used to do. And that's why we now feel that we've got a dry mouth. So it's not that we've got a dry mouth because we're dry, it's we're less dry than what
You're
we
not
used to.
dribbling anymore. That's what's good about it, Ali. You're not dribbling anymore.
That's it. Well, he is now looking at me, obviously, all of
Oh,
you.
please.
So just saying. I got rid of your dry mouth.
Oh, I'm a bit sick. I don't know if it's a Mounjaro.
People are going to unsubscribe to me to go. But my side effect was, the worst part was when I first started the 2.5, I slept for nearly 2 weeks. When I say I mean, I woke up, ate, walked the dogs, back into bed, and it was like I was losing days. I even actually missed it making a video. I was like, bloody hell, you know. It did go. I still have felt tired when I take the injection, but it's not as bad. In fact, I took my injection today and I'm fine. The only thing that's making me tired is listening to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get killed. I can't help it. I got bipolar. Leave me alone. Yeah. But I was gonna say it's my get out of prison card, you know. As I say, no, but that's really it. Also, I just let it happen, the side effect. I know I can't do anything about it. But the only thing is, because of my mental health state, sleeping can really trigger me to be feeling particularly low, really low. But I have to let it happen. I mean, what else can you do when you're tired? You know, I've had a few sulfur burps.
Oh,
Oh, let me
God.
tell you this gone right.
Oh,
I hate
Right,
sulfur
my
burps.
dogs jump in the bed with me at night.
don't burp now, will you?
No, I mean, I can literally time it. Anyway, so my dogs, right? They be jumping in the bed, and the little one, well, the younger one, when she farts, it will actually wake. It feels like sleep apnea. It'll wake you up. It's so toxic, you know. And I'm like, so I'll be get off, shut up, stop it, right? So the other night, I started shouting at him. Oh, for God's sake, it's got to be you, because that stinks. I know what you're like. Yeah, come on, move. And poor thing was looking at me. I was like, I know it's you. Come on. It was me. It was me. I was like, hold on. It was me. And they got off the bed because of me. It was like, oh, get out of here. But yeah, I was like, wow. Do you know? Wow. I mean, I was like, sorry, dogs, you know. But return fire, the way I look at it. But yeah, so apart from that, the dry mouth in the morning, wake up, mouth is a bit dry, actually. You know,
Pepto-Bismol for the burps.
it's really dry.
Works.
You know, when you sleep with your mouth open and it feels a bit dry, this is like sandpaper, but that's not throughout the day that I'm good.
You need to go check out for sleep apnea. You need to go check out for sleep apnea.
I'm always fatigued, and it's been going for years, but then I put it down to high blood pressure. They say can happen with, then diabetes can cause it, and being overweight, eating the bad food. So I put it down to all that, because people with sleep apnea wake up, most of them wake up and remember maybe 1 or 2 times it happened. I don't ever remember, not in a long time, you know. So I'm not saying I don't, but yeah, it's something I should look into, especially now that I'm feeling a bit better and losing the weight. But anyway, let me ask you the next question. So, because a lot of these questions I have, but we've kind of answered them within the questions we were, anyway, you know. I was going to say side effects we didn't expect, compared to weird, unexpected side effects. And I think we've kind of covered that, right? Weird side effects.
That one.
Yeah.
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 All right. Now, this is an important one for all of us. Yeah. And I really think this is a really important question. And I'm not going to say something stupid, or maybe I will. All right. So, the future. Where do you see yourselves in a year from now? Like, where would you want to be? If you get what I mean. Juicy.
Well, I don't know where I want to be, but there is a reason where I want to be in the future. Is that I turned 60 last year, and you've got to think about your health. You've got to think about. I have suffered
Are you
with
60?
osteoarthritis. Yes.
Are you 60? How old is your husband then?
Well, I'm 61 this year. Oh,
You
my
look
husband's
incredible.
Thanks.
Yeah, you still look juicy.
Thanks. No, my husband's younger than me. Got a toy boy.
No,
He's,
but you don't look 61. Yeah. I swear, I'm not just saying that. You don't.
Oh, thank you. He's 50, 56 or 57. Yeah,
He does look
like
a lot
anyway.
older, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was like, you're working in an old people's home when you walk past, you know.
But because of my age, obviously, you've got to start thinking of the future, right? Because time goes past very quickly. I mean, that's the reason why I had the lap band done 10 years ago, 12 years ago, because of my weight then. I hit my 50th birthday then. And I thought the same then. And obviously it just didn't work out. So now I'm at 60 and I do suffer with the osteoarthritis in my hands really bad. I used to be a cake maker and I can no longer do it. But I do crafts instead. So I haven't got diabetes. I haven't got high blood pressure. I did do what you did though, dear, was I had the 24-hour blood pressure. When I went to the doctors, I had high blood pressure to them. Well, I mean, because they're going to frighten me, aren't they? Don't stick needles in me. Don't do this. Don't do that. So my blood pressure is going to be high. So I had to go on this 24-hour thing, and it realised that I didn't have high blood pressure. Good, tick. I haven't got diabetes, tick. The only thing I suffer with is osteoarthritis and psoriasis. With psoriasis, there's no cure for it, or arthritis. But I don't want to get so overweight that those things get worse. So I want to reduce that. So that's where I probably want to be in a year's time. I want to be 8.5 stone 9, looking good, girl, you know, walking down the street, you know, look at me.
I know, I hear that. I hear that.
You want me, don't you?
I'm already kind of doing it. And when I look into the mirror, I'm like, no, you're not there yet. But I feel like I am, you know. You're like, yeah, look at me. And then oh, not yet.
Yeah. That's why I say that's where you get your confidence, because I might say to you, I'm a very confident person because I act on stage and I act and everything, but I'm behind a character. I'm still hiding behind a brick wall, if you get what I mean. So you're a character, you're hiding, blah, blah, blah. So I think I say I've got confidence, but probably inside, I haven't really. I just show it on the outside. I've got the skin, you know, when you have this skin from the outside, people look at you and go, oh, you're all right, you're a laugh. Oh, look at Justin. Oh. But really, inside, I'm probably not. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like a brick wall. You're being a character. You're being a character in a movie.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's where the weight issue, you see. I'm not confident when I walk out the door. I don't want people looking at me like, oh, look at her, fat. Because maybe because I do it, because I look at, I think because I do it, I think
you're shallow.
they're doing it. But they're probably not. Oh, shut up.
Just so shallow.
But you do, don't you? I mean, we shouldn't judge people, and I don't, but I just go,
doesn't sound like that to me.
Like that. It's just a natural thing, isn't it? You look at other people and you think they must be looking at me the same way. So yeah, in a year's time, I want to be looking good, in clothes, looking hot. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll be healthy. Healthy is my top priority.
Don't lie. You just want to look good so you can point fingers at, look at you, you fat fool. Do you know? I see you. I know you're game. I know you're game. Actually, I went to see Superman the other day. Yay. I got out of the house and I walked in. I had some popcorn and I was like feeling the fat dude with the popcorn, right? This other dude came in and he was huge and he had a hot dog and popcorn and all that. And I was like, thank you that he came in because now I don't feel so fat, you know. I'm not judging, but I know by the time the film started, it was all gone.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you go to Carveries, right, and you see people are queuing in front of you and they've got their food piled up. You go.
That's what I do. I literally be trying
I don't.
Not tip it or anything. Yeah, like you can get a bit more on, you know.
You think, how are you going to eat all that?
Damn right I will.
How do you think that?
Anyway, sorry, Joe. What about you?
You were stuck there thinking about your carvery, wasn't you?
The lamb now.
Yeah.
I was like, hurry this on. I'm going for a carvery. Oh, I don't go out, so no. Get it delivered. So where do you see yourself in a year, apart from taking me out on a date?
Oh, that too, yeah. I think I'm still adjusting to the fact that I got the year, because I didn't think I had one, so I'm still adjusting to that, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
One thing I've always said is I'm a very voluptuous woman normally before the weight went on, and I expect to be a voluptuous woman when I get the weight off. So I don't want to get down to 8 stone. And I think a lot of people really like being hugged. They come in for the cuddles when you're a
Oh
voluptuous woman.
yeah.
I'm not good at being hugged.
I am so ready for the cuddles. Bring them on. Ali, I'm coming up to you first. I'm coming to you. You're going to get the biggest
I'm
cuddle.
not good at being hugged. I always find it foreign.
Do you?
I try. If someone they say I'm good at it, it's just oh Harry, do you know when you see someone you haven't seen in ages? Oh, all right, I'm like, oh yeah, and I feel like rigid. It's weird.
Like,
I don't
away,
mean to
sort of
be.
like they're 10 miles away.
No, I
know,
don't
like
mind.
it,
It's just it's like, all right. Do you know what I mean? And they kiss me on, or I suppose I better do it to them too. It's like I don't mean to. Yeah, and I feel like I'm being out of order, but I suppose I had a cold upbringing.
You're not a touch. So
I
you're
don't
not
know.
a touchy-feely person. You're not a touchy-feely
Yeah,
person. at
I
all.
don't mean to. I don't mean it, but
That's good to
I've been
know.
on dates and the girls be trying to hold my hand or
Guarded.
whatever. I'm like, get off, will you? It's getting on my nerves.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'll hold it.
Dal,
She goes, well, you ain't coming home with me tonight. I'm like, hold 2 hands there. But as I say, anyway, doesn't matter. Just I don't mean to. Maybe I could get better at this time next year. That's my goal. But yeah, because I need to be ready for Joe when she comes up to give me a big hug. See. Oh, it turns out she's going to Ali first, so you could get that. Yeah, sorry, yes, but no, it's good that you have that outlook in life, Joe. That there is a future for you. You don't need to be creating your own or getting ready for your own funeral, which is great because you have so much to offer. Everyone who sees your channel loves you. When I look through your comments, I'm nearly jealous. Do you know what I mean? It's, oh, we love you. Do you know I've seen people on my videos, sorry, on my comments. Oh, I see, we love Joe. We love Joe. I'm like, hey, get off my. What about me? Do you know sort of thing? Yeah. So it's all the time. So do you understand what I'm saying? There's more than just you've got so much to live for. You're beautiful inside and out. And I don't want to hear stuff like creating your own funeral and stuff, getting stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't mind if Ali says it. Look, for anyone who's watching, we're always doing this back and forward, right? So it's just I'm better already. What I was going to say is, so yeah, no, tell us more. Anyway, this time next year,
No,
what you're going to be?
Ali,
Where you're going to be?
what's yours?
Well, you're going about your body changing. Mine's is changing already. It's really weird. I'm lying at night in bed. You're going to laugh at this. I've got hip bone. I've got clavicles. I've got like bones I didn't even know I had. I've got ribs. They were covered in fat before, so I've never actually felt the ribs before, and now they stick out. It's weird. You just lie at night and you're like poking it. You're thinking that's an actual rib, So
well, that's good.
I'm hoping.
You sure it isn't a rib that you swallowed and it's sticking out?
No.
All right.
I'm going on a cruise in October, and I'm hoping I'm going to be at Target and on maintenance on Mounjaro then. And then from then, I'm going to hopefully train my brain to come off Mounjaro completely. And then I can just live my life without it. And I don't have to go back up the weight again. This is the last time I want to be doing this. I'm 51.
Yeah.
I want the rest of my life to be as healthy as I can. I run a lot. I don't want to be carrying a spare tire. I already feel like I've lost a spare tire around my waist when I'm running. And yeah, so in a year's time, hopefully I get into my waistcoats. That's another target that I had, and I'm going to try a waistcoat on shortly to see if I'm getting into it now. Because I used to get into waistcoats. I used to love wearing them, but I couldn't even.
What is it? 1970?
I just love a waistcoat. Yeah, they're
back in. They're back in.
I
So,
love a big gentle waistcoat, a tweed waistcoat. Oh, beautiful.
Is it going to be tartan though? The thing?
No, just
going to wear a kilt as well.
Yeah, so I go to a ceilidh once a year, so I'll look trimmer in that in a kilt. I've got a kilt. But yeah, I just want to be
What's
healthy.
Your face looks
What is
good.
under a kilt? That's what I want to know. What is actually under your kilt?
Nothing. Yeah,
He means nothing of nothing.
Scots. It's true.
Basically.
Scotsman wears nothing under their kilt. Did you not know that?
Well, I thought that was just a myth.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Del, wear a kilt. Go on, wear a kilt.
well,
Or a
he
quilt.
has nothing
Wear a quilt.
under that kilt, and I mean like nothing of nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's what he said.
Oh, that's
anyway.
the other thing. That looks a lot bigger when you lose weight.
Well, I don't know yet because every time I look down and it's not there yet. You know what I mean? I'm like, soon. Don't worry, I'm coming. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Hold
What
on.
you gonna do in a year's time?
I thought I saw. You know, the other day I looked down. I thought I see a little thing there, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's my toe still." You know, so it's not yet. Not yet. We'll get there. I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube. But
What about
I
you,
was gonna
Dale,
say,
in a year's
no,
time?
you know what? It's great that you have that. Also, your face. I've seen pictures of you before. I'll be honest with you. You didn't look that bad. Yeah, but you look
Some
all
people lose it off their face. Some people, and that's
chiseled. Yeah.
you can't choose
Can
where
I
it comes
say
off
though?
your body. That's the issue. It comes off the wrong places sometimes, isn't it? You'd rather it came off your thighs. And
Yeah,
come off your
I heard
stomach.
it does come off your face first, and then
Yeah.
other places. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
Well, that's still
um,
happen.
Yeah,
spe-
not
speaking
my
of face,
face is slim, it's my body. I'm just like blue, blue, blue at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I feel I don't know yet. It's like I can feel my face feels slimmer. I can't see it, obviously.
We can't tell
It
under
does,
that
though.
ripped and wrinkled beard.
I mean, I literally can feel my
Forest.
face, like, you know. I mean, I know it's just I don't. You know how your face feels bloated. It don't feel that. It feels like I've actually, I can, like, I've even got
Oh, yeah, there
my
is.
jawline.
Yeah,
I've got a jawline left, and you know, cheekbones and nearly back. You know, but anyways, to say, in a year's time, I want to be the way I used to be. Yeah. I was wild. All right, not when I was 20, not that kind of used to be, but I was out all the time, always had fun. I was fun to be around and stuff like that. I'm not expecting to be a miracle change, but I really wouldn't mind being that way, like mentally, physically, because even though I always had bipolar, I now have depression with the last 4 or 5 years, which is caused by me not doing anything and staying and getting fatter and all that. Yeah. But like you, I was I used to be in a band for years. And the reason why I was the singer, the reason why is that I was wild and the front man. Turns out I couldn't sing, but I looked like I could, you know. But as I say, but a lot of it was, like you say, I wouldn't say a mask, but I was wild when I used to go out. I would jump up on a table in a bar and take off all my clothes and dance. And it's like, we've got to get Dale out. He's going to do something. Do you know what I mean? It's because bipolar was, I would get manic and I would literally do anything. And I had no fear. But the other side is what people didn't see was there was this opposite side to that. And a lot of people did, oh, why isn't he coming out? Why didn't he answer the phone? He's being a dick, you know? And it wasn't. It's just, people didn't see that side of things. But I know over the years I've got better at it, you know. So even when I'm feeling down, I'm able to communicate. I'm all right, you know. Like I was last week, I was communicating with you still, you know. But I wouldn't mind being like that again, where I'm just kind of on a balance, you know. So and able to go out a bit more and have a life, which I didn't think I was going to. But because of Mounjaro, I feel like maybe it's happening, you know. So yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Now, I have one more question. Yeah, and this is something I was thinking of. This will be the last question, unless you guys have anything to say. Right. Are any of you concerned about loose skin? Have you
I've already got some.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, sorry?
Loose skin.
Sorry?
Loose
You know, loose skin. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'll have it or get it, but I'm assuming on my belly up there, it must be, you know.
You
I
will.
mean, again, I won't be able to see it again then, will I? It'll be all flapping down. I'll be flapping it up and down and stuff.
Bingo wings. Like,
Go wings.
it's
Yeah, I mean,
inevitable. But you got to
yeah,
either
yeah.
live with the loose skin or do you want to be fat? It's,
Or
And there.
It's not so
surgery.
bad. You know what? Both
that's
yours ain't that
surgery,
bad.
but then
You know,
I think that's further down the line. You want
really?
to get the fat off
it ain't
first.
so bad.
Um,
No, it's
my
not
mum
bad. Yours,
my mum lost a lot of weight, and she had really bad bingo wings. We could touch it and it would swing back and forward.
bingo wings.
And she got it taken away, and it looked great, but it was expensive. She had to pay for it.
I bet. Yeah.
But I think you just need to get into the mindset that you can get the weight off, keep it off before you even think about any surgery. And
I
to
couldn't
me,
afford to. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but I bet it's
it's not cheap.
expensive. Yeah.
There's
I'll do it
somebody,
myself. Get me a scissors and just stock
somebody
up.
on TikTok from Scotland went to somewhere abroad to get a tummy tuck and everything done because they've lost like 10 stone. So it's inevitable you're going to have some loose skin somewhere. Usually around your stomach and your thighs, I find them in your arms. But what's the alternative that you're overweight and you're going to have all these other bad health issues to go with it? Whereas if you're thin, at least you're thinner, you're going to have a lot better health.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know. It's just, you ever see the guys, and I don't mean to sound bad, but like they're huge, and then you see like a YouTube video of them, they've got right down, they look great, but then they're doing all this, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds bad. I don't want to sound shallow or anything. Just,
nobody's going to see that.
I prefer to be like that than fat. Obviously, I would. It's just, damn.
In the real world, you're not going to show that off unless you're maybe on a beach.
I'm gonna.
Are you?
No, I don't mean for like people to see, or I don't care about that. Just like for myself, like.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to probably be conscious about it, but
Again,
it's
I would
something that comes with the
prefer to be
territory.
down.
You're covered up anyway. Who's going to see you?
Everyone.
You
What
just
if I get
means like
Hey, when I
mentally.
lose the weight, I'm never going to put clothes on. That's it. That's it. No clothes on. That will be the new me next year. That's what I'm heading for.
The only issue with me, the only issue for me for skin is I don't mind if it's. I know that I had loose skin in my legs. It's just my legs actually, but there was another part which is the chicken neck. Now I just sort of catch myself sometimes, and I can see it's all like that is from the last time I lost all the weight, and it's still there. That I got the loose skin on my neck and my thighs, but I didn't get it anywhere else.
Is it not called a waddle?
there's exercise to help with that.
Chicken
Yeah.
Do you know there's mouth exercises that help with that? You know that?
I do that.
It's not so bad.
Just get a couple of pegs behind your ears.
That's terrible. You're supposed to encourage it. No, it's not so bad. It's not. It ain't that bad. But again, try those mouth exercises.
I think it's inevitable though. You're just going to have to accept you're going to have something. Yeah, it's not going to all be plain sailing.
It's the exercise, Del.
Well, you have to do it's like A, E, I, O, U. Do it really as wide as you can. Then there's this thing you can put in your mouth, and you makes you do something, But yeah, I mean, whether it works or not, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I heard this old one that if you do that, you heard about that one? So if you do this, it toughens up your thing. Now, when I do it, my beard is bouncing, so I'm all good. But yeah, so I think unless you guys got anything, questions?
Yeah, I'm trying to speak.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Hey, there is something you could do.
Sorry, I couldn't.
There is something you can do. You can start with the collagen. You can start with deep tissue massage. Help you massage it. Do strength training, because when you're replacing, whilst your fat is going, replace it with toned muscle.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
And the final thing I would say is, and I'm saying this knowing sometimes I've been getting big numbers on my losses, but don't aim for big numbers. Go for £2 a week, because then your body starts getting used to it, rather than you.
That's
what
I
I'm
get your
doing.
point. Yeah.
And then the final thing. Hold on. The final thing is.
I was holding on.
autophagy. And autophagy is why I do intermittent fasting and extended fasting. Because if you eat 6 times a day, your body's got no time to recycle the old cells. And I'm saying this now because this is what was here before I started losing weight. So I keep saying I don't want this to get any worse. But what happens is that if you eat it 6 times a day and you're not doing autophagy, then your body is not getting rid of the fat cells, and then they're just sitting there waiting to be refilled again.
Right. Okay. See, loads of info. Oh, it's really good to know this. Like, I don't know any of that, you know. But you're right. I know a lot about exercise. But I do. You're right. The quicker you lose it, the more your skin will be looser. And I heard that collagen's helpful. But yeah, you're right. And if you're building up, obviously the muscle will getting a bit bigger. So in time, yeah, it balances out a little bit. Yeah. Sorry if I didn't hear you talking earlier on.
That's all right. I don't speak very loud.
Give me. What can I do to help you? I'll
We're
send you
not
some pictures
anyway.
of myself later
We're
on. Yeah.
All
All right.
Since you told me you don't hold hands, it was like, no, the marriage is over.
I will hold your hand. Yeah, both hands. I swear to God, I will hold them. Yeah, I won't let them go. Especially while we're watching Star Trek. She's a Trekkie.
Perfect. Yeah,
So am I.
We're back on with a kebab.
Two.
See, I like sci-fi too. Funny, isn't it?
I think we should
Well,
all
all
get
right.
together and eat kebab and watch Star Trek in bed. What am I saying? And we're all up for it. We all
We
up for it.
still get
Up for it.
Listen, do you see the way now they're trying to get me into the bed? I knew this plan was going to happen. I knew it. You're. This is all just a ruse to get me into the bed. But you had me at kebab, so that's all I had to hear. So, do you know what I mean? Are you guys got any more?
one of these.
What's that? I
You
have.
want to
I
get
have.
one of these?
I have it.
Yeah, you want to get one of these, and you can all watch a movie in VR in 3D.
Oh,
I've got a 3D TV.
I was just going to say before we go that, you know, if everybody's enjoyed the video, we might do a wee live sometime.
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let us know if folk fancy it.
And we can answer questions and that from
the question.
Well, you guys are better at with the more info. I mean, I've learned a lot with the last few weeks, but you guys are definitely good with the, you know, info. All of you are. So if anyone's going to come on, you guys can answer real good questions, unlike me. So I'm only here.
Well, I'm a newbie here, so I just don't know nothing.
You still know stuff, you know. You still know stuff, and you've been through stuff with your stomach thing and stuff. So you do have like. So when people ask you questions, you've got stuff to say. I'm only here for the eye candy, so you know that's all I can do offer. Unfortunately, so you know. But have you guys got anything else to say? Questions?
Or
are you going to wait till we're off? Yeah, we'll go live. Maybe in what day is it? Maybe 2 weeks, Sunday. How about that? You feel like you could make that?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, like, that'd be great.
I can't 2 weeks because it's my birthday. I'll be 49 on the Monday, so we're celebrating on the Sunday.
Guess what? My birthday's in 2 weeks too.
Are you the 21st of July?
No, on the 29th of July.
Oh, you're a Leo.
I am a Leo.
What are you then? What are you?
I'm clearly Cancerian. Clearly.
Okay. I'm not really sure about are these that good. What about you, Ali? What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
That explains so much.
The what?
Much.
That explains so much.
Oh,
Del, what are you?
I'm half man, half stallion. What else am I going to say? Sagittarius.
What's that? Capricorn.
No, Sagittarius. Half man, half stallion.
Did you know, Del? Did you know that Leos and Sagittarians are compatible?
They are.
There you go, there, Joe.
So,
hey, this isn't turning into love.com.
I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, but you had me at kebab. I told you, don't need to work any harder at this. Yeah, I'm glad your husband ain't. But yeah, no, I think we should go live.
He's out there.
We'll have fun. Sorry.
but not on the 20th.
Yeah, we'll sort something out.
All right, well, we'll work it out. I'm sure we've got another couple of weeks, or 2-3 weeks, to work it out. I mean, we could meet next week, or we'll work it out. For anyone's watching, if you really want us to go live, if you'd like to see that, if you've made it this far in the video, then yeah, we're going to do that, and that'll be great. And we'll answer all your questions.
About Harry being a Virgo.
Don't know about
that. And about me being half stallion, sort of thing. You can't see the bottom half here, but I've actually got 4 legs, and
that.
so
Jar was making me feel a wee bit sick.
On that note.
or excited, but yeah.
No,
So,
definitely
anyway,
not that.
what I was going to say is, look, everyone, thanks for watching. If you're still watching by now, thank you. Please subscribe to all our channels. Depends on who you're watching. So we've got Jussie My Mounjaro Journey over on this side. Go and check her out. She's a lovely woman. I really mean it. You can probably see by now that she is. Obviously, we got Joe Sleep and Slim Down. I'll put a link into my description for all of them anyway. She, as I said, if you're in a bad mood, even if you're not a Mounjaro, check her channel out. It will brighten you up 100%. Also, we've got my mate down here. We're back and forward. He's a bit of a character, but he's definitely worth checking out. My Mounjaro with Ali. Go and check him out. I'll put his link in. He's funny. He's got a good channel. Yeah, he has some good information. As I said, I found some stuff that I wish I'd seen before I started. So yeah, so he's worth it.
Me
So
too.
yeah, I'll put the link in below. Like and subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff. But for now, and until next time, I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, loved it.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, just one more thing. They're all trying to get a ruse. I got to be careful when I go off this. You know what I mean? I know what they're after. Anyway, bye.